Hi, my name is Emily Paterson, and I'm a content consultant here at Captico. Today I'm going to be talking about blogging. So what exactly is a blog? A blog is any website where a writer or a group of writers is updating content on a regular basis. Usually that content shows up in chronological order with the most recent article, which we call a post, showing up on top. And a blog can be anything. It can be news, events, updates. It can be opinions or ideas. It can be a video. You can have one blog post just be a video. It can be images, or it can be any combination of those things. The important thing is that the information is being updated very regularly with new content always showing up, and that readers can respond to your blog posts by writing comments back. And why do you want to blog? Well, there's a couple really important reasons for that. All of them are around supporting your business primarily. The first and maybe most important reason is that if you have fresh content constantly on your site, it'll bring readers and your audience back, and it's a way to engage with those consumers. Otherwise, they might not want to come back to your website. So you're giving them new information and trying to elicit responses. Another really important thing about blogging is that Google will pick up fresh content, and Google is constantly scrolling websites looking for fresh content. And if you have new, fresh content always on top of your blog, Google will give your website a higher page rank, and so it will pop up in the search engines more frequently. So really, there's a couple great reasons to blog and to put a blog on your website and have it as an important way for consumers to respond to you and to let consumers know about what's happening with you and your company and your ideas. A successful blog is the nexus between what do you know well and what is popular. And there's a couple ways that you can do that. You always want to blog about something that you're going to be an expert in and something that people are going to be interested in. You also want to blog about things that are going on in your industry at the time and popular trends. The next question we get is what to blog. What do I put on my blog? Well, we like to recommend that you have at least one in-depth post per week. This can be a longer article, it can be a how-to guide, it can be a numerical list. And 2 to 3 shorter posts a week. A shorter post could be a video with a 2-sentence response on why you think that video is interesting or important. It could also just be a photo. So 1 longer and 2 to 3 shorter posts per week. Content is so important, and it's important to think about your reader. You don't just want a lot of text with no spaces. You want it to be easy to read, a lot of white space. You want numbers and pictures in almost every blog post. You also want a lot of links. You want to link and refer to other articles, other blogs, and other important websites for your industry. This brings me to my next point. The most important part of a blog is that you're engaging your audience. If you are a website with no links and no one referring back to your website, you're an island alone on the internet. You don't want to be an island. You want to have bridges, as many bridges as possible to other popular websites and other popular people. So you do that in a few ways. You can use your blog to link to other important websites. You can elicit responses and comments from your audiences. And if someone gives you a comment, you want to comment back. And that's how you really start to forge these relationships with consumers and bring people back and start building yourself as a relevant and important brand and an expert. So a blog is a way to really establish yourself as an expert in your industry and have people coming back to you and looking to you for advice, guidance, information. This last slide is a list of blog resources that we at Captico use every day. It'll show places where you can find free images that are copyright free. Video, normally for video we use YouTube because it's ranked so highly on Google and it will bring more relevance to your site. And the last is trends. There are a few websites that we visit every day to find out what are the most popular trends in our industry and what are people searching for right now. And you can use those as guides when you're stuck on what to write about and what to blog about. You can also respond to other people's really important articles. So if you see an article out there or a post that has a lot of traffic, you can respond and you can disagree with it or agree with it and expand on it and build popularity and relevance that way. This brings us to the end of this video. For more information on social media, blogging, Twitter, or Web 2.0, check out our other videos at captico.com.